It's about time, bitch.
My name is Miss Tyffanie Morgan.
Rowena Whey. It's Troy.
What's going on here?
Just a whole lot of celebrity.
Pause for applause. Woo.
Hello, and welcome to
What's the Maple Tea? The live broadcast podcast brought to you by me, Miss Tyffanie Morgan.
And me, Rowena Whey. And yes, as she said, it's the live broadcast podcast where we talk about everything that we want to talk about. And drag.
and drag. Everything that we want to talk about and drag.
Yeah.
If you are joining us, please, live. I see three people already. You feel free to type into the chats there. If you're on YouTube, you do have to have a YouTube profile. Facebook, what's the Maple Tea? Rowena,
are we on Instagram today?
Are we on Instagram? Because it for some reason messed up. And it didn't, I couldn't hit go live. It wouldn't let me hit go live. Are we actually live though?
That's sad. Yeah, let's try. I enjoy being on Instagram.
I know.
I feel like it's a visual medium. And I'm a visual person in an audio visual world.
Well, how do you, anyway. I'm trying to edit it and it's just not working.
Meh. Whatever. People should tune in on Facebook.
You're already live. You need
old school. Old school.
Old school. Old school. Oh, wait, I can do it again. Keep talking, Rowena. Keep talking.
I have nothing to talk about for the
first
time ever.
What's going on? Because it looks like we're not in the same room.
What do you mean we're not in the same room? Is this not the same decor, like on this screen and this screen?
Yeah, exactly. It looks exactly like you're in Sweet Pea Studios right now, right?
I am. I'm in Sweet Pea Studios. There's pictures of plants behind me.
Pictures of plants.
Pussy willows, to be exact.
Actually, it's so funny, like, looking at hotel rooms. They're all basically the same. This could have been any hotel room that you've been in.
And it is any hotel room. This is just the same footage. It's the same footage.
It's the same footage,
I actually haven't, I'm not alive anymore. This is an AI talking. Tyffanie just went back and rehashed all of our old episodes. It was like, Rowena Whey will live on forever as this like weird computer-generated hologram.
Okay, yeah, we are now live on Instagram. Apparently, it's very easy to fix. I didn't realize that.
Oh, okay. We're live on Instagram. So join us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all the fun shit. Not X.
No,
because that's for porn.
Yeah, it used to be Tumblr. Now it's X is full of porn. I don't really understand how that works.
It's because it's the only like social media where there is no like nudity censor.
Oh, so we do have to thank what's his name? Mr.
Elon
Musk.
Musk.
We have to thank
for not
Mr.
getting rid
Musk.
of that.
For getting rid of that. Okay.
No, for not getting rid of it. Like, because he could have. Twitter was like that.
Well, I remember Twitter being so like uptight.
Nope, that was Facebook and Instagram.
Like even before Musk went in there, I remember it being uptight.
I mean, I remember seeing videos of tight things.
Clearly, I was in the wrong Twitter circles. I was clearly in the wrong Twitter circles than you.
Speaking of circles, have you noticed this new Instagram feature called like key,
No.
like key thing or like key friends or like whatever it's called? That's
Yeah.
it's
It's it.
called Flip Side. Flip
Flip
Side.
side. Flip side. That's it. Flip side. So, as you know, and as I know, there's the Finstas out there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think this is not going to get rid of the Finstas, but there's the Finstas, which is the fake Instagram accounts. So if you want to just absorb and stuff like that, like you might be a celebrity, you'll have your celebrity profile there. But then if you want to be like, oh, I just want to see what my friends are doing, you create a fake Insta. But then there are those people who are like, oh, I just want, I'm gonna create another profile just to share amongst friends. And
Well, so I already have two Instagram profiles. I have one for my personal life and one for my drag life. I thought that everyone did that.
well, no, not everyone. I think this one's talking about the old videos we were talking about on Twitter there,
Mm.
not your videos. Okay, gotcha.
I mean, not my videos either. I just never stooped to that level.
She just never saw the camera in the corner of the room.
Yeah, I'm sure. Actually, I'm sure there's a video of me out there somewhere. I know for a fact that someone was recording something and I was a little bit too high to care at the time. So, yeah,
It's scandalous. It's scandalous.
the good thing is I don't think they know my name. So that's good.
what's what's my name? What's my name? Yeah, so they can't tag you or give you any of the funds that they've raised on XTube for
Exactly.
that. Oh
I
goodness
don't
sakes.
need any of the funds. I don't need any of the funds. If I
From
ever,
Pornhub.
run for political office, it would be really bad if I had that video somewhere.
Yeah. So, Rowena, what's what's going on other than you not being in Sweet Pea Studios?
Where in the
What's
world is Rowena Whey? Where in
where
the
in the
world
world
is
is
Rowena
Rowena Whey?
Whey? She is currently in London, Ontario.
Ooh. Wait,
Yeah.
what? Didn't we randomly get a question about London, Ontario recently? I think we did, or was it Hamilton? Anyway, after we did our Patterns for All Bodies project, someone was like,
Mm.
"Oh, would you tour with this? Would you go visit another
Oh
art
yeah.
installation place?" And I thought it was London. I thought it was London. And I was like, no, because Rowena doesn't take Dare and I anywhere.
That's not true. That's not true.
It's so true.
I
You don't
take you to
take us
late night
anywhere.
eats all the time. Late night eats.
Drive
I
through.
take you out for dinner.
You. Oh, well, that's a good point. Okay, takes me out for dinner, drives me halfway across Ontario.
Wait, I'm a sugar daddy. I take you out to dinner, I drive you across town, and then I don't ask you to put out. It's great. You have the best world.
Sugar, I do. Sugar, I do. I do. I do. Damn it. Damn it, Janet.
Mm-hmm.
Although you
Mm-hmm.
haven't been taking me out lately. You
I've
haven't
been
been doing that
sick.
lately.
I've
I've,
been sick.
oh, you haven't been sick. Just been renovating nonstop.
I've
13,
also been
12
sick.
hours a day plus work on top of that. Yes. We are hoping you get well soon. We're hoping that
Me too.
now that you get to like relax,
Is
that you
that what it's
actually
called?
start
Is
getting
that what I'm doing right now?
well,
I don't feel like I'm relaxing.
sleep is a good
Right.
term, just
Right.
sleep a little and then
Yeah.
hopefully be able to bounce back.
I hope
bounded
so.
by bounded by Kingston. I don't know the reference to that. Bounded by Kingston. I'm
I don't see
bounded by
that chat.
Kingston. Oh, that's in the Instagram because it doesn't pop up
Oh.
unfortunately in the feed.
Oh, I have to watch on Instagram at the same time. That's very interesting.
Wait,
Okay, well that's good to hear.
I don't know who this comment is directed to. It says, "Bring her to your house and put her to work." Oh, my house. I think it's my house. You need to renovate my house now. Rowena, now that you're done renovating your house to the highest standards, now you come to my house, right? That's how that works. Right?
You had
Right?
better be giving me much more
Right?
than dinner then if I'm renovating your house.
I'll give you air fried food.
I like air fried food. I like air
Okay, there
fried
we go.
food.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good.
So, Rowena, we didn't really prep ahead of time, but I thought we'd talk, a little bit about Patterns for All Bodies project.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Is anyone
Oh,
watching? Someone who got to come to our grand opening of the event of the project last week?
yeah. I didn't plan this ahead.
Oh, she has props.
Well, and then I can't hear you. Okay, we'll just do that. It's like I'm like some. There we go. There we go.
She
It's like
has
I'm
props.
props. Yeah. So this is my little headpiece that I made. So,
Little.
Rowena, how many people have reached out to you after the show and said, "Don't tell anyone, but you're my favorite queen"? Because I'm at least a dozen now.
Really? No one has reached out to me to say that.
Yes, yes.
Not one person. But also, I've been very antisocial of late. So, yeah.
Mm, maybe that. Okay, okay.
I feel like I've lost my connection to the drag scene. I
Check
need
your
to get back
messages.
into it.
You have not lost your connection to the drag scene. What are you talking about? Oh my gosh.
I'm so lost. I'm
You're
gone.
so-
I'm
the,
gone.
oh no! Don't let the ennui kick
No,
in now that we're done
no.
the Patterns for All Bodies projects. Don't let the ennui kick in. Oh shit! Why did you remove yourself? How did you remove yourself from there?
She's gone. She's gone. She's
She's gone.
gone.
She's gone. She's
Gone.
gone. Wait, what are those lines from Wicked? Not Wicked. Hocus Pocus. You're giving me Bette Midler. Oh, it's hopeless. Oh. Well, how about a calming circle, sister? How about a calming circle? Oh, despair. Oh, da 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 da. Oh, oh, mother. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no.
I'm a little worried right now. You are acting a little not Rowena like. What's going on
Oh
here,
no, no,
girl?
no. No, no. She's just tired. She's tired and she's still sick and it's just really starting to bother me. And I want to have my life back. I want my
Yes.
life back.
You want your health back.
Yeah.
Okay.
So last Thursday, we opened the Patterns for All Bodies project with the Agnes Etherington Art Gallery, and of course ourselves and Dare de la Femme.
Yeah, dare to the fan. Do 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 do.
So tell us a little bit. How did it all come to start? Oh wait, that's my story.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, right over there, Rowena. You just need to go. Yep, perfect, perfect.
Yeah.
Pat on the back, pat on the back. You were instrumental in connecting me to what's going to become Miss Tiffany's Patterns for All Bodies project. But yes, thank you. You
Sorry,
were
you mean
instrumental in
Patterns
that.
for Tiffany's Body project?
Yes, yes. Thank you so much
Yes.
for
Yeah.
starting getting me that connection. So
Yes. I must say that tea gown looked fabulous on you.
I kept calling it a tea dress, and then I looked at the writing. And it's like, oh, tea gown. Okay, thank you.
Oh yeah, it's a gown. It's not a
It's a
dress.
gown.
It's a gown.
Yeah.
It's like a dressing gown.
Yes, yes, exactly.
Yeah. So for those of you who aren't aware of this project, we all have been working with the Agnes Etherington Art Gallery, which is a local art gallery in Kingston on Queen's University campus, in order to revitalize their historical fashion um, collection, which is made up of outfits worn by people who lived in Kingston throughout the eras, mostly the 1800s. And these outfits were donated to the School of Theatre at Queen's, and then have since been donated to the historical society that is the Agnes Etherington Art Gallery.
Hmm.
And so what we've done is we've worked with the curators and dressmakers and historians in order to take these old outfits and create patterns for sewing from these outfits and then
Repattern. Yeah.
re-envision these outfits as drag outfits from those patterns.
That sounds, yeah, that's exactly what it is. And we got to get a little creative, you know.
Mm-hmm.
We got to choose our fabrics and how we were going to do that and how we were going to perform in it, you know. So we're
Yes.
like, okay, so if I'm going to choose this pattern, this fabric, how am I going to perform in it? How am I going to make it extra fabulous? Rowena decided to throw a few little clip-on roses on hers, but me, no,
Clip on. She sewed them on.
I'm
She
teasing.
sewed.
If you go to Agnes's website, so this is part of the digital Agnes collection right now.
It will eventually be a physical exhibition as well, but the Agnes is about to undergo renovations.
Yeah, so it's all available on the digital Agnes, and you can get the patterns from there. So let's look at your pattern, your day
The day
dress.
dress.
So we get to the day dress page here, and we actually know who wore your day dress, which was Helen Levac Mowat.
I wonder what
Um,
she would think. What do you think that she would think about this project? About me wearing her dress as, a 21st century drag queen?
do I say what I think? Do I really say what I think? No, I
I
don't.
think she'd be like, Demon, curses, you witch, curses.
You just, well, it depends. I don't know why I always think of Victorian women as being very I don't know, like religious or something, but that's not necessarily all the case, sort of thing. They probably like themselves a little sin every now and again. So they probably enjoyed, going out to a drag show if such thing existed. Um
That's what I'm gonna start describing drag shows as, is a little bit of sin.
a little bit
Like,
of
come out
sin.
to the drag show. It's a little bit of sin.
So the pattern, like if you're an actual dressmaker, the pattern is digitized and you can download this as a PDF and
Hmm.
remake something similar to Rowena's dress. Not Rowena's dress, but
Yes, you can make other outfits that are inspired by this. You can make it from start to finish the same way, or you can make it your own, which I think is more fun.
I think you have more pages than I do. I think you have 6 page. Wow, this is a bit complicated.
Wow.
I thought my dress was the most complicated one. I'm starting to think that yours
There
might
are a
be.
lot of pieces to my dress that you don't really notice until you start looking at it,
Yeah.
because there's two different sleeves, there's like neck pieces, there's the waist, there's the bodice, but the skirt is also made up of like six pieces.
Oh, okay. Okay, maybe.
And
Okay.
yeah. And then of course
Mine
there's
is
the
just.
petticoat. You can't forget the undergarments.
I realized too that it didn't. I don't know if it shows the little bustle. You
The
need a
little the
bustle for
little
mine.
like tea bags on your butt.
No, it's big. It's a big tea bag.
Oh, okay, sorry, the big tea bags.
So,
I just realized you
yeah.
should like be able to reach in and grab them from like your butt and just like plunk them in glasses.
The tea gown. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, we'll do that for the jewelry. It'll be like, would you like one tea bag or two tea bags, earrings? Uh, no, it was a lot of really stiff tulle. Um, but like it's because I was really glad that it wasn't an actual like physical like a whole bag like
Hmm.
a pillow. I'm really glad it wasn't a pillow when I was on stage because oh my god, like adding more padding on, if you know what I mean. Oh God,
Hmm.
it was warm enough. How was yours? Yours was warm,
Oh
right?
goodness, I was sweating. I was
Yeah.
wearing like synthetic sateen the entire time, and like also corseted and padded and wearing a petticoat and like, of course, wigs and everything. And it was my first time being in drag since like early December. And so I had no like concept of how much it was going to hurt because I had forgotten. I'd forgotten.
Well, there's something to be said because these fashions are done in a time where there wasn't central heating. you know.
Hmm.
Well, Victorians, no, 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 still really wasn't really that. It was always drafty sort of
It was
thing
done in a time before climate change.
before climate change. And yeah, well, there was the mini frost there. Don't forget about that time. When was that? The mini ice age. Okay. Anyway, moving on.
You mean like 10,000 years ago? I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, there was a span, I don't know when, a couple hundred years ago, where it was maybe Victorian, sorry, Elizabethan times. There was a
Hmm.
span of like, I don't know, 5, 10, 15 years where the average temperature dropped. So the Thames was always freezing over solid.
I didn't know
Um,
that.
yes, yes, yes. It was slightly cooler by like 1 degree or something. Yeah. Anyway.
Anyway, after this history lesson,
But yeah, yeah, I get to keep the dress for a while.
yes, we get to keep the dress until such time as the physical collection is in
They-
place again.
They're
And we,
taking new acquisitions at that time.
yes, and
Yeah.
then we can donate our dresses and our nails, and it'll be maybe I'll even donate my jewelry if I feel really, really generous because it was expensive.
It was
Um,
expensive. Maybe just some photos.
just photos of the jewelry. I'll just send like very nice like layout photos and be like, this is what was worn with this dress when it was worn by the fantastical Rowena Whey in January 2024. How does it feel to know, Tiffany, that you are now officially history?
Okay, I just want to backtrack momentarily. We're getting the chat from Alicia, and she's saying that my dress was truly the most complicated. So, and I remember them talking about that. Yes, that
Yes.
because mine was the last one to be.
Yours was still being sewn when we were doing the photo shoots. It was still being sewn while it was on your body.
Yep, yep. And oh shit, what was that? What was the question you just asked me? Oh, to be history.
How does it
To
feel to
be
be history?
well, it feels correct,
I knew
and
that was coming.
it feels sedimentary, and it feels yeah, give me some sort of tectonic reference.
It feels
Earth
platonic.
shattering.
No.
No, it feels like it was, and bumping into the director of Agnes, at the thing, and like I think the first words on my mouth were that if you had asked me 20 years ago if I would be involved somehow in a collection like this, a
Hmm.
museum type art museum collection, that I would have shrugged it off. So, yeah, it's something. It's something. What about you, Rowena? You are so young, and you're already like, what's the word I'm looking for here? She's already been, um,
Immortalized.
yes, yes,
I
in ether, or
mm,
she's she's just embalmed now.
I'm actually a mummy. Um, I
Reborn, reborn.
reborn, reborn, back from the dead. Um, sorry, everyone. I hope that background noise filter we put on worked.
Doesn't work for voices, dear.
Nope. Um, it feels correct. No, it feels so special, but in such a like, and I can't really believe it yet way. Like, it hasn't really kicked in that like this thing that I do means, and I'll be no matter when I stop, there's going to be a piece of something that I've done remaining for as long as, we have this project and as long as we have this exhibition and as long as the internet archives still exist. I
Yeah.
mean, we're kind of a piece of Kingston's history. I mean, I would have already said that we were a piece of Kingston's history, but this is different. This is like something that people consider art. People consider history, and you can't really negotiate that because it's literally in the museum of art.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I feel like
Yeah.
so many people disregard drag as an art form, but I feel like at this point, like,
I don't think you can, especially right now when it is so in the zeitgeist. It's so in the public realm right now that it would be wrong from like a curator to ignore it because you're like, hey, this is in the zeitgeist. It's important to document it for the future, right?
mm-hmm,
Even if it's just a flash in the pan for a couple years, which it's not. But
I think I honestly, at this point, I think that RuPaul's Drag Race might be a flash in the pan,
yeah,
but I think that drag itself is not because of the way that gender identity is becoming such a huge issue and such a huge cultural shift in North America that we'll see, as the Hunger Games becomes a real thing. I think that all of the Effie trinkets of the world will be, lifted up.
Effie trinkets. I don't know the reference.
Have
What
you
is
seen the
Effie
Hunger
trinkets?
Games?
Oh God, no.
No.
God no. God
Oh,
no. God
okay.
no.
Let me put it into something that you'd understand.
Make
It's
it a Golden Girls reference.
How about all the Sally Bowles of the world are going to be lifted up?
Sure.
Those people who fuck with gender and fuck with the norms and just give you something that's a little different. Those people are becoming more normal and more mainstream, and I think that that's the future that we're going to get.
Okay.
Unless the world goes to shit because it is.
Burns tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless all the
Yeah.
nuclear bombs and stuff. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Candace's funeral face nails will survive
Yes, they will because they're plastic.
because they're not going anywhere. They're not going anywhere. I just want to respond to this one hateful comment. Oh my God, banned, banned. We still love you even knowing you're third place. I'm pretty sure that's in reference to me.
And actually, you
Um,
were fourth place.
I was like sixth or seventh when you look at it because there was like 3 silvers, there was like 2 golds. It's just so we're talking about entertainer of the year. Is that how it is?
Yeah,
Or
well, I mean, it's a yearly thing, so it would be Entertainer of the Year.
yeah, so
Um,
voted by online people. So there's a
so
platinum, there's a gold. You did not get gold.
I
Sorry,
did get
platinum.
gold.
You
I
you
got
got
gold. I got
you got
gold.
gold. You didn't get the platinum though.
No, but I do argue that the entertainer who won, I mean, congratulations. I'm very happy for
Yes,
all of the
yes,
winners.
yes.
Um, but I'm going to make 2 points, and the first one is in my favor, and the second one is not in my favor. So, first one, in the entertainer category, the entertainer, singular, who won was a troupe of burlesque performers. So I
Okay.
feel like it doesn't match. However, I won personally for entertainment, and they did not. So I feel like we could just swap.
Okay.
Because, like, I feel like because it's a community nominated and community voted platform, some of the categories don't really work the way that they're supposed to work.
Well, there's no vetting. It's just
There's no
very
vetting.
open.
For
I
example,
could have nominated at a house plant and and
do you
got enough
remember three
votes.
years ago, the very first year that I won Best Theater, um, I was nominated for Best Driving School.
So no, I don't remember that.
I didn't
I
make the
don't remember
list of
that.
nominees in the end, but I got a notification email that said, "You've been nominated by a public member for Best Driving School." And I was like, "Excuse me?"
For best driving school, yeah. Can I just okay, let's step back though. Because I didn't even know. So I got an email and it said, "Oh, you're silver." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then I open it up and I look and I'm like, "No, I'm bronze. Why does it say I'm silver?" And then I read the email closer. And this is the funny thing. I'm trying to find the email right now. Oh, here. The votes are in. Your winner. Congratulations, Bewitched Drag Entertainment. You won. And I'm like, why am I getting Bewitch's email to my Tiffany at Tiffany.com email? That's what I was like, what's going on here? So I forwarded the email to Bewitch. I'm like, congratulations, Bewitch. You are silver. I'm bronze. I looked it up and I'm like, no, I'm bronze. I'm bronze. Uh,
I will say I feel very very blessed this year. Um, in previous years, I've been nominated under one or two categories.
yeah.
This year, I was nominated in six.
But why?
I,
Like,
I don't know. I mean, I was nominated in six, and I won in all six.
that just seems too greedy. Who's nominating you for six different? Like, were you voted the best car dealership in town? Is that what's going on here?
No, there's so
The
much
best ride
overlap.
in town?
The
Oh, I
best
can see
ride
that
in
happening. I
town.
can see that happening. Okay.
I was voted the best bicycle. Um, no, I think it's because there's so much overlap in the categories. So like there's entertainer, there's entertainment, there's event planner, there's event and party planning, there's theater, and then there's oh, what was the last one? Um, I was nominated
But
for one other.
okay. Comedy or something. She thinks
No, I
she's a
wasn't
comedian
nominated for
sometimes.
comedian. That's sad. Oh, live entertainment.
Wait, there's entertainer, entertainment, and then live entertainment?
Yes.
Wow, those categories are all over the place,
Yeah,
aren't they?
exactly. So I won platinum in theater for the third year in a row.
Hmm.
I beat the Grand Theater for the third year in a row.
Like there's it's, okay, right. Clearly you have a community who goes on and clicks. That's the good thing. That's the good thing.
You know what? I accept it. I accept it. I also won entertainment and live entertainment, and then gold in entertainer and event and party planning,
Yeah.
um, and then silver in event planning.
Wow.
Yeah, humble brag,
Humble brag. Just I'm humble. I'm humble.
humble and kind. I'm humble and kind.
Yeah. Oh, Rowena, I almost forgot. So yes, congratulations, platinum entertainer, and also whatever else. She's platinum. She's
She's
platinum.
platinum.
I'm just bronze. I'm a noble medal. Or is bronze noble? I don't know.
I have no idea.
It's not a noble gas. So
I'm a
okay.
noble gas.
I almost forgot. We also recently something else got published.
We were on another podcast.
We were. on Kingston Live. Look at us. Look at
I love
us.
that photo.
That's a
That's
good
such a
photo.
fun photo.
Yeah. So here we are. There's a podcast on Kingston Live. Oh, I didn't even see what it reads here. Oh, they gave a link to dragshow.ca. Oh, thank you.
Oh, that is so nice. And a
Yeah.
link to our
Oh
podcast.
my God. Do we have millions of new viewers right now? What's going
Do
on here?
we? Do we have millions of viewers? Are we
Yes.
nominated
Yes,
for an
yes, we're
award?
nominated. We need to. Okay, so go listen to to the Kingston Live podcast. We sound amazing. We sound dumb. It's perfect. It's perfect.
It
It's
is perfect. But you know what? I had a great time chatting with John and chatting with Ange. Like it was so much fun.
Yeah. Oh my God. No, it was so much fun. I really enjoyed it.
Also, I
Um,
love that the very first thing that we say is that the microphone's a phallic object.
did that make it into the podcast?
It made it into the podcast.
Okay, of
They
course it did.
literally kept
Okay.
it.
No, they like. I think they like a little bit of saucy. They like a little saucy.
They like a little
like
sauce. They like a
yeah.
little sauce.
Speaking about little sauce, I feel the need to publicly apologize. I guess not really apologize, but to clarify. But because we were talking in episode 100, or was it 101? It was anyway about being nominated for awards and stuff, and you have to fill anyway. So if anyone assumed that I was throwing shade on Squirrel
Oh no,
Talk,
Squirrel Talk fully deserves
they
fully
fully
deserves the
deserve
wins.
wins. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I mean, if you want to tell Hillary Yoss in person that she deserves that win and that Rowena and Tyffanie are bitches, come to our show at the Broom Factory on Saturday, February 17th, because she will be in town.
There we go. Ties
Yeah.
right in. Ties right
Ties right
in.
in. See? Advertising. Advertising.
Yeah, yeah.
I love this blueberry acai drink. Other people will get it. You won't get it.
I don't get it.
One of these days, I'm just going to abduct you and we're going to watch old Drag Race.
Oh, that's a Drag Race reference? Here I was
Yes.
thinking it was a Mean Girls reference. Rowena's not pleased with Tyffanie right now. She's just shaking her head. She's like, "Oh, what?" Hand, palm, and face.
Doesn't my
Resting on it.
doesn't my manicure look nice though?
Oh, she got her nails done after renovating the house. She's like, "I need to
Yeah.
get the nails done."
She treated herself. I got a lovely like pale pink coat so that I could still look professional at work, but my nails look all shiny and nice.
Mm. I have mine painted. Yeah.
Yes, there's Tiffany Blue.
They're Tiffany Blue, yep. And that was from the Saturday doing the documentary and talk.
Yes, how was your talk? How was your talk?
I think it went well, hanging out with Dr. Tommy. I call him Dr. Tommy, and now I realize I was like, have I asked him if he's okay with that?
Dr. Tommy.
I call him Dr. Tommy, but yeah, it was a good chat. It was a good chat. I know you were very busy.
I was
on the
moving.
Saturday. You were moving,
I was
yeah,
moving.
to an undisclosed location in a bunker
Yes,
somewhere.
undisclosed location.
Undisclosed bunker somewhere.
I moved to the wasteland.
I moved to the wasteland. I moved to the Hunger Games.
Yes, exactly.
There
Exactly.
we go. District 7.
No,
Whatever.
I come from the capital. I'm not coming from a district. I live in the capital. I'm one of the hateful cunts.
Oh my gosh. But yes, please do listen to Kingston Live. We had so much fun with them, and I'm glad that they support us as well. Like, being
Yes, we were the first drag performers to be on their podcast.
well, we're basically the only non-singer or musicians.
Speak for yourself.
Okay, so non-musician type per se, She can sing a little
Sure.
karaoke.
Sure.
She can
Sure.
sing,
Whatever.
yeah, okay.
I was gonna say, Tiffany, we can't say that for much longer.
She
Shh.
doesn't have an album out. She doesn't have an album out.
50K for a verse, no album out, but my body's so tall that my money's gotta climb it. Hotter than a Middle Eastern climate. Wind it. Anyway,
Woo woo.
that was Nicki Minaj's Monster.
Oh, Monster. Okay, that's nice.
Yeah,
I am
yeah.
so just going to enjoy talking about gardening. I'm like, I need to get into some gardening. I don't know none of this Nicki Minaj stuff. I don't know in these Katniss.
Oh,
Katniss.
one of the greatest raps of all time is Nicki Minaj Monster. She blew away the four other singers in that song. And it was supposed to be like Kanye West and Jay-Z and Rick Ross. And she was like, no, this is my song now. And she
uh,
wasn't a name then. She was just, yeah. Anyway,
lube this drink.
I love this drink, this acai berry drink.
How did you like Drag Race this week, Rowena?
You know, I was trying to think about what I wanted to say about Drag Race, and I've decided that this is the shadiest season I have ever seen.
It feels that way. Like, but is it just the one person, or is it because we're coming from Canada's Drag Race, where you had like an antagonistic kind of character get all the way to into the top four, right? Um,
Hmm.
well, I don't know, maybe antagonistic's too strong of a word, but they definitely were like, you're like, a love to hate her sort of thing, Um, but now in this RuPaul's main season Drag Race, there's like, yeah, yeah, it's getting she needs the
Yeah,
RuPaul love.
antagonistic, the villain, the
The
one that the
villain.
producers say is the villain.
The what? Well, but okay. So I'm making reference to Canada's Drag Race, the last season. Near enough, I was listening to a post interview, and she's like, "Yeah, well, she the way she described it was, I knew I was making great TV, and that was my goal to make great TV." And in my mind, I was like, oh darn, do people think that great TV is drama? Which I don't know.
Yes,
Is it? It
great
is.
TV is drama,
Good TV is
drama
drama.
and emotion and passion. And that's why Melinda Verga having a freak out, near enough being shady and like giving all of the drama, and like Venus crying like when her mom's arrives, and like all these things, they're great TV. And actually I think that's why Aurora didn't win, is because she didn't bring quite as much of those TV moments to the show.
Okay. Okay.
Because if you think of
I'm just
past
gonna let that.
winners, think
Well,
of all the past winners.
what? Yeah, but I'm just trying to think. Like, I'm just thinking of Giselle. Like she wasn't breaking down and crying on stage, was she?
She wasn't breaking down and crying, but she was definitely like creating TV moments. Like, that is so unprofessional.
Oh no! Like,
She,
she had camera presence. She had the camera wanted
mm-hmm.
to be on her, or at least
Yeah.
that's the edit. But yeah, it seemed like, yeah, she, yeah, had the camera presence, but
And like, we
not.
know Isis made good TV. Like, just being there, her presence is so, you want
Oh,
to watch her, you want to root for her.
well, you
And
want to love her,
Priyanka is
yeah.
just a television
This is the
icon.
charisma. This is the charisma that they
Yeah.
talk about. This is the charisma, the camera charisma.
Hmm.
And I guess if you don't have the charisma, you better be bitchy.
Well, honestly, like,
So, Rowena, start working on being bitchy.
I'm already bitchy. I'm already so bitchy. I don't know if I could be bitchier, but then I'd be plain Jane. And she's just mean.
Yeah, I don't know about that current cast. Yeah, I just
This cast knows, they're like, we need TV. We need TV time. Like we need camera time. Oh my God, have you seen the meme of Morphine Love Dion as the ladybug from Bug's Life?
Oh, yes. Yes. It cannot be unseen. It's
It's
true.
perfect. It's so
Uh,
perfect.
oh my God. Yeah. No, it is perfect. It is perfect. I think she's going to be going into the top four.
I have a prediction that the top four, or at least like top five or six, maybe, because there were a lot of them, will
There's a
be
lot.
will be like Morphine will be up there. Q,
Yeah.
Dawn,
Oh, you think Dawn? Yeah.
yep, Saphira,
Yes.
and then I think maybe like someone we don't really expect is going to make it to the top.
Like the drama queen?
No, I don't think Plain Jane's going to make it to the top. I think she'll get sent home like sixth.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah,
well, that's still pretty long. That's still like 4 or 5 weeks.
yeah.
Because there's like 14 of
There's 14 of them.
them. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's still like 5 weeks in. So
Yeah,
plenty of
we're
time.
we're already 4 episodes in, and only
And
two
we're
people have
already at
gotten
the
home.
girl group. We're already like this next week is going to be the two girl group
Mm-hmm.
bands. Gosh.
Three. It's gonna be three, four
Is it
person.
3 girl group bands? Oh, yeah, that's what it was last time, wasn't it? Oh, yes. Because one was country,
Mm-hmm.
one was rock and roll, and one was pop. And
Yep.
everyone was fighting for the pop.
And this year, they're all gonna be doing RuPaul songs,
As they should be.
as they should. Can we talk about Mirage's breakdown? Because I feel like you might have emotions and feelings about this, and definitely thoughts, because
I'm trying to remember who
she did
Mirage
not
is.
know the words to Dark Lady.
Oh! Oh, dear God. Oh, dear God. Oh, dear God. So I was watching.
And she's
Uh,
from Vegas.
and she's from Vegas? Yes, yes, she is from Vegas. Um, I was surprised because so there's a few. Let me try to get my thoughts together here. It a
Collect your
the
thoughts, feelings,
the
emotions. Like, yeah.
these songs. It correct me, please correct me if I'm wrong, Rowena. But they give them these songs when they're like, okay, you are now approved. Here are the songs.
And lyric sheets.
They give you lyric sheets.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so
Because that's
there's
how I
that.
learn songs. I learn songs by reading the lyrics.
It well, I don't know how many songs I've lip synced to, and then I'm like reading the lyrics. I'm like, oh, that's not what they say.
No. Sometimes you just move your mouth to the sound.
But it can still work. It can still work. But she was doing orange peaches melons. She was
Yeah.
doing orange peaches. She didn't know a lick of lyric. And I was at a mutual friend's place, and they turned on the Untucked, and there she was. She's like, to everyone who's coming up to her, I don't know the lyrics. I don't know the lyrics. But she literally spoke to like everyone in the room one on one. I don't know the lyrics. And I'm like, why didn't you sit there and be like, don't talk to the hand, talk to the hand. Don't come up to me. I need to learn the lyrics.
Maybe she
Like
didn't expect to be in the bottom.
well, I don't know. I'm starting to wonder if that was manufactured though too, right? Because I'm like, did the producers? Because sometimes shenanigans. Producers like, oh, go talk to her. Go talk to her. We need some time on the camera. I don't know the lyrics. Then they go to the next one. Go talk to her. Go talk to her. Like, you know, I'm wondering if that was like totally rigged that way.
Don't
But
know.
yeah, oh, it was really shameful, and it was hard. It's the immediate thought was that Rue was livid. It's hard to
Mm-hmm.
tell. It's hard to tell. I knew you could tell that RuPaul was holding back. Um, but it was very clear that it didn't know the lyrics. Um, And for the first like moment or something, you couldn't even tell that she didn't know the lyrics
Well,
until
she was kind
Michelle.
of turned away. She was turned slightly
Yeah,
away
and
the
then
entire
Michelle was
time.
like, "She don't know the lyrics."
No, not one word is what Michelle said at the end. She's
Not
like,
one
not
word.
one
Not
word.
not one word. How did you think about that?
I was honestly like, at first I was like, oh my God, you don't know the lyrics, like shameful. But then more than that, I was like, wow, how must you feel to know that you would have stayed had you
Oh,
just known the words?
because she was up against someone who was up there a second time, sort of
Yeah.
thing.
And like
Mm,
she was doing an amazing performance, but because she didn't have the words, that's all you could focus on was the fact that her lips weren't moving with the song.
yeah.
And not even the chorus. Like,
I didn't really yeah, it just seemed so wrong, and her breaking down, um
I understood
because
that.
like, and I would totally agree, like, I if I suddenly was like, I don't know the lyrics, I'm freaking out in front of people who, I've put my,
Mm-hmm.
RuPaul, that's what
Exactly.
I'm looking for here. Yeah.
And the previous episode they had talked about like, oh well, I don't want to be just a local girl. I want to be
Yeah.
a girl who succeeds. Which, by the way, shady boots, shady boots. But like, I get it. I get it. You think that Drag Race is going to be your shot at stardom.
Yeah.
Like you're like, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna make the top four, I'm gonna be famous, I'm gonna get to go on tours, I'm gonna get to be booked, I'm gonna get to do all these things. And especially after just seeing your sister win, like come second, like Anitra is Mirage's
Mm.
drag sister.
Sister.
Yeah.
Wow. How is Anitra doing anyway?
I haven't really heard anything since, so I
Yeah,
don't know.
rumor has it she's needing time to pause and
But you know
reflect.
what? I need time to pause.
Yes, you do. Pause and reflect. I've been really kind of enjoying January for that. So, yeah, there may be some changes in my life. I don't know. I don't know.
Facelift, Brazilian butt lift.
Brazilian. Just suck it out over here and put it over here. I had to look up Brazilian butt lift when she kept talking about that. And I was like, what is that? And I was like, oh.
Mm-hmm. Get
So,
some surgery.
some, well, it's just, getting a vacuum out. This tiny hole in a little vacuum. That's all it is. A little puncture wound. Oh my gosh.
Oh my
Rowena,
God.
what's going on with you? What's going on? Let's wrap this gong show up. What's going on with you?
So I'm coming out of my brief retirement. Um,
No, it's convalescence. Convalescence.
convalescence. I'm coming out of my convalescence. I'm going to be performing 3 times next week, which is a
Really?
lot given that I have not performed really. Um, I have a show in Trenton on Sunday,
Oh
my
yes.
brunch bingo. The open stage is back again, first week of February. So come out to that at the Grad Club. And then I have bingo at Daft on the 8th, the first Thursday or second Thursday of February. So I'm very excited because I haven't been there in almost 2 months. That's how
I'm
long I've been like off.
I'm sure they miss you. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Because I filled in your late December one, which
Hmm.
I've done in previous years as well.
You have, yes. Yeah.
Because yeah, you need you need holiday time too. And I'm just getting home, need money for New Year's Eve.
Exactly. And now I need money. I just spent all my money on a house.
But yeah, you missed December and January, yeah.
Yeah.
So
From like all of my monthly shows, I missed December and January. I feel like I haven't done anything in a long time. So come to my shows, come support me. Bingo's free. It's fun. And because I haven't performed in a while, I'm probably going to be doing some new shit. Or the same old shit. Who
Do the
knows?
same old shit. I'm like, who are you kidding? You said you need the lyrics to learn, the lyrics printed in front of you to learn a new song, and you've
I
been
did learn new
drywalling and
songs.
painting
Oh no,
and
honey, honey, honey. Apple has this amazing feature called lyrics, where you can see the lyrics of the song on your phone as you
yeah, but
listen.
how are you doing that and drywalling and like painting and like doing all that at the same time? How are you able to do that? Oh dear God. Okay. And she never called me once. She never called me to see how I was doing. She didn't even take me out for dinner, but she can learn new lyrics. Okay. So that's what you're doing next week. And if you want to find any of those shows, you should go to dragshow.ca. Where's my dragshow.ca? There's the
Dragshow.ca, dragshow.ca, or
dragshow.ca.
rowenaway.com.
Uh,
rowenaway.com.
.com. Rowena Whey.
Platinum Award
.com.
winner, rowenaway.com.
.com. If you'd like to see Budget Bronze, I am. What am I doing? I'm doing nothing until the end of February. There's a show that has yet to be announced on February 24th. But that's going to be at where is it? It's going to be at the Tavern. So it'll be it's
You
going to be
have
a
my show
fundraiser.
on the 17th.
Oh my God, yes, of course I do have the 17th too. Yes, yes, yes. Which I plan. I'm gonna have to start work. So Rowena's hired me to be a comedian or something for the 17th. A
We
comedy
can chat about it, but
somehow.
it's a comedy variety show.
Yeah.
So there's going to be improv, there's going to be skits, there's going to be stand up, there's going to be lip syncs, there's going to be mic work. It's going to be
Wait,
fun.
improv. Who's doing improv?
We'll chat.
Oh dear. I should have asked for the money first. Give me the money first. Blink, 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 blink. Okay, so February 17th. So, and just go to Tyffanie.com, Tyffanie.com, because I list all my events on there too. And I'll be writing a little post about the Patterns for All Bodies project, which I'm really excited about. And you should check it out on the Digital Agnes. And you can find Rowena Whey at rowenaway.com.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Thank you, everyone, for listening to What's the Maple Tea? Good night.
Good night. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Where's my going away music? Bye-bye. Bye-bye.